Hello, hi everyone, this is Ganesh, and in this video I'm going to explain how to construct the group distribution frequency tables. Already I explained in the previous one example I've selected and clearly explained in that. So here I selected three more problems from the exercise 7.2. So these three problems are very important. Most of the students, they are asking. Just I'm going to explain. Before starting, mine is a request. Please subscribe this channel and share these videos to your friends. Yes, let us start this. Yes, look at the problem. Given below are the ages of 45 people in a colony, and these are all ages of the people, and construct a grouped frequency distribution for the given data with the 6 class intervals. In the question they have given how many class intervals they want. So I told you already, whenever the data given, observe the data carefully. After that, what is the first step? First step is we are going to find the minimum value and maximum value. So what is the minimum value from this? Yes, easily we can say that is 5 is the minimum, that means lowest observation. And what is the maximum value? The highest observation is yes, that is 63. After finding minimum and maximum, find the range of the data. So range of the data is what? Maximum value minus minimum value, that means 63 minus 5. 63 minus 5 is 58. So after finding this 58 range, then we are going to find the class length. To get class length, range by how many class intervals? Already in the question given, they want 6 class intervals. So if we divide range with the class intervals, will get the class length. If we divide 58 by 6, means nearly we are getting 9.6. So I told you already, if the class length is in the points, just approximately we can select the next number, that is 10. So finally we got class length is 10, right? So now after finding class length and class length we know, and also class intervals also we know, now we are going to construct the class that means distribution table. Yes, in this way we can draw the table. First one is class intervals, first column, and second column is tally marks, and third one is frequency. Now how can we write the class intervals? That is very important. Before writing the class intervals, just we have to decide the class intervals are in the form of inclusive or exclusive, right? So if you don't know what is inclusive and exclusive, just I leave the one link in the description. Already I have prepared introduction of a grouped frequency distribution table. In that video I covered all the terminology about the frequency distribution tables. So here I'm going to write the data in the inclusive class intervals. Yes, the first to write that one was, so to which number we have to start it. So start it means the lowest, generally the minimum value is 5. So 5 onwards I'll start. So 5. But what is the class length here? Class length is 10. 10 means select 9. So 9, add 9 to the lower limit. So 5 plus 9, it becomes 14. So 5 to 14 is the first class interval, and second class interval start with 15, because inclusive class intervals we are writing. The reason 14 and 15, these two should not be equal. In exclusive, these two must be equal. So 15 plus 9 again, so add it 9. If I add 9, it becomes 24. Again 25 to, again 25 plus 9, that is 34. Again 35 plus 9, that is 44. Next 45 plus 9, 45 plus 9 is 54. Then finally 55 plus 9 becomes 64. But in this already the minimum value and maximum value both must be covered. So already minimum value 5, it is in the first class interval, and 63 is the maximum value that is in the last class interval. So both covered here. And here you have a doubt, class length is 10, but why we added 9 for each lower limit? So class length for in the inclusive class intervals, for class length, two successive, that means two immediate, the difference of two immediate upper limits or lower limits, that means 15 minus 5, or otherwise 24 minus 14, that is these two, the difference of these two is very important. These two, 34 minus 24, that is the class length, that is the calculation of class length. So the next thing is tally marks. Coming to tally marks, here we have a already data we have. So first one, 33. So 33, where it falls, that means in which class interval it falls. So 33 in which class interval? 33 is in 25 to 34, that means here take one tally mark. And second class interval is 8, where it is 5 to 14, here one more tally mark. And third one is 7 is where 5 to 14, here one more tally marks. So in this way we have to write all the tally marks. So after writing, I'll come back. Yes, tally marks written, all the tally marks are completed. Here you see the fifth line must be cross all the 4 lines, because of this easily we can count it. So after completion of tally marks, just write the frequencies. Here total in the first, for the first class interval, what is the frequency? Just count the tally marks. Here 5 plus 4, 9. Again 5 plus 4, 9. Again 5 plus 4, 9. Here 5 plus 1, 6. Here 5 plus 2, 7. Here only 5 is there. So this is the frequency of the given data. So from this data, what we can conclude, that means these are all class intervals, is what ages of the people, 45 people living in that colony. That means 5 to 14 years age, how many members are there? 9 members. So 15 to 24 years age, 9 members are there, and 25 to 34 years age, 9 members. Like that we can conclude it by this distribution table. So in this way we can construct the grouped frequency distribution table. We'll go to the next problem. Yes, look at the given problem. Number of students in 30 classrooms in a school are given below, and construct a frequency distribution table for the data with a exclusive class interval of 4 students they said. So here total 30 classrooms are there. In each classroom how many students are there? That is, so for example, in the first classroom 25 students are there, second classroom 30 students are there, like that. For the given data we have to construct a grouped frequency distribution table. So I told you the first thing is find minimum value and maximum value. Here minimum is lowest frequency. What is the lowest frequency? That means 15 students one class. So another maximum value is highest, that means the maximum value, highest observation is 40 students are there in one class. Yes, but here generally not needed in the question, already given in each class 4 students must be there. That means the class length given already, class length is 4, and also exclusive class intervals they said, exclusive class interval, that is also one more thing we have to remember. So here no need to find the range. Generally range why we are finding, if we want class length, that's the reason range we are finding. Class length already given here, what is the need of finding range? Not needed. Yes, class length we got it. Now directly we'll go to the construction. Yes, look at the table. So in this way we can draw the table, and first column class intervals, second column class that means tally marks, and third one frequencies. 3 things we have written already. Now how can we write the class intervals? So we are starting with the 15, and here they said class length must be 4. Here directly we can add it. Why? Because exclusive class intervals. I told you in inclusive class intervals class length is 4, means we have to add 3 to the lower lower limit. So in exclusive class interval, these are boundaries. Generally in inclusive class intervals, limits. So 15 plus 4, it becomes 19. So that we have to write it. 15 to 19 is the first class interval. But these are exclusive class interval. The reason, again second class interval start with 19 only. 19 plus again 4. 19 plus 4 is 23. So again 23, we have to start with 23. 23 plus 4, 27. 27. Again start with 27. 27 plus 4 is 31, and again start with 31. 31 plus 4 is equal to 35. Here don't think it is not minus symbol, it is 2. 15 to 19, 15 to 19, 19 to 23. So in that way we have to, don't read 15 minus 19, don't read it. Okay, so here I told you exclusive class intervals means always this number and this number, these two must be equal, these two must be equal, right, always. And now the class length we can take 19 minus 15 also 4, or 23 minus 19 also 4 will get it. In exclusive class interval, class length we can find in both the ways, but inclusive is not in that way. So after constructing the class intervals, now once you see here the maximum value and minimum value both covered or not, we have to check it. Yes, more class intervals we have to write it, sorry. So here finally just I forgot it, here 31 to 35, 35 to 39, 39 to 43. Here number of class intervals is not needed, because in the question they said class length must be 4, they said class length must be 4. That means here number of class interval we can't decide, they decided already. So finally how many class intervals we got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 class intervals we got it. So here the minimum value 15 covered and maximum value 40 also covered in this class intervals. So that is very important. If they do not give any class length or class, and sometimes in the problems they will give these many class intervals you take, this is the class length you have to take. If they are giving, we have to do it. If they don't give any kind of things, simply we have to find in that same way, we have to find range, class length, everything we have to find it, and class intervals, that is our wish. So here it is not needed, class intervals we can't take, because class length they said this is the class length, that means we have to follow that instructions. After completion of class intervals, now find the tally marks. Tally marks, already I told you how to find the tally marks, just find it, I'll come back after finding. Yes, now the tally marks are completed. So after completion of tally marks, now total how many are there? Total here 5, here 7, here 6, here 5 and 5, and finally here only 1, here also only 1. So in this way we can find the tally marks. After that the frequencies also. What we can conclude from this distribution table means generally 15 to 19 students are sitting on an average in 5 classrooms. 15 to 19 students they are sitting, and in 7 classrooms 19 to 23 students they are sitting, and 6 classrooms 23 to 27 students are sitting. So such kind of conclusion we can give it. We'll go to the next problem. Look at this problem. The marks obtained by 35 students in a test in statistics out of 50 are given below this set. So out of 50 marks, 35 students marks, these are all. For example, first student, one student 35, second student 1 mark, and third student 15 marks, like that. So construct a frequency distribution table with equal class intervals, one of them being 10 to 20 they said. So one class interval already given, one class interval, okay, and 20 is not included, they said 20 is not included. That means these class intervals are exclusive class intervals. We have to understand like that from the given information. So sometimes in the question everything they are giving, class intervals they will give, or other class length they are giving. Okay, so by this we can write the remaining all class intervals. From the given data here, no need to find maximum and minimum value. Even we are finding, for example, what will be that total out of 50 marks, they said. Out of 50 marks means the lowest is 1 minimum value, highest is 50. Easily we can find it. So all the marks are lies between 1 to 50 only. It may be there is a possibility 0 also, 0 marks also, sometimes 0 also may be there. So if we start from 1 to 10, so 1 to 10 or 10 to 20, such kind of class intervals if we take, sometimes it is not possible. For example, 20 minus 10, 10 only, but 10 minus 1 9, that's the reason 0. We have to start with 0. If particular marks are there, means start with 0. So 0 to 10, 10 to 20. Now the class length will be same. For these kind of problems, you have to select these kind of class intervals. So for these kind of problems, no need to find any what is that class length or class how many classes are there, not needed here. How many classes are not needed, all those things. One of the class interval must be 10 to 20 means and one more thing, those are exclusive class intervals, they said. The reason 0 onwards we can start it. Let us draw the table. Yes, look at the table. Look at the table here, and here first class intervals. Class interval, how can we write it here? Because already in the class interval they said one of the class interval must be 10 to 20 and this must be exclusive class intervals, they said. So how can we start it? Already we know minimum value 1 and 50. So 0 onwards we can start it, because 0 marks also there sometimes. So according to class interval, given class interval, we can start with 0 to 10. Exclusive, they said. So second interval start with also 10. So 10 to 20 covered, 10 to 20 covered already. So from here onwards 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, because 50 marks they said. So minimum value 0 and maximum value 50, both covered here. Now tally marks, how can we find it? From the given marks, first one is what? 35. 35 means where it falls, in which class interval? 30 to 40, here one tally mark. And second one is 1, where it falls? 0 to 10, that means here it is. So like that we have to find the tally marks. Okay, after finding I'll come back. Look at the tally marks, it's completed. So 0 to 10, 2 members are there. 0 to 10 marks, those are getting 0 to 10, that is 2 members. Then 10 members are there, 10 to 20, and 20 to 30 marks is 4 members are there, and here 9 members are there, and here total 10 members are there. So out of 35 students, generally they are falling in 0 to 10 marks, those are getting 0 to 10 marks. 2 members are there, 10 to 20, 10 members are there, 20 to 34 members are there. This is the conclusion we can give it. So in this way easily we can construct the distribution tables. I hope you understand well, and please subscribe this channel and share these videos to your friends. Thank you very much.